Now, please welcome also with a big applause our Vula Tsetsi. Okay.
So, what can I say? I would like to start by saying that I'm extremely happy that I managed to be here with you in Lisbon. For some personal reasons, it was not sure until the last minute that I will make it, but I'm extremely happy that I'm with you and we will have extremely good times together. I'm also very, very happy to be in Lisbon because Lisbon is south, Lisbon is Mediterranean. I'm a Mediterranean woman with a lot of character. I like a lot of people that they fight, and here you feel the fight. I think that it is so nice to have the sea, to have the sun, to have the wind, to have the olives, to have this wonderful atmosphere, which give us a lot of strength, but also a lot of hope. I think when we are here, we are reminded for what we fight. And we fight for protecting our environment, protecting people, and protecting democracy. There will be a lot of discussions here in Lisbon. We will meet to discuss solutions, to discuss the major crises, to discuss our vision. But also we are meeting because we would like to send a very clear message. We exist, we are strong, we are fight to become stronger, we are credible, we have a moral compass, we have a vision, and we care. We care about people. And exactly for this reason, Europe needs the Greens more than ever. When we were in the power, we could influence a better world, a better society. We could really make a bigger impact for the daily concerns. In 2024, it has been a difficult year because we lost the elections, and now we see the results. Without Greens not being in the negotiation table, when this is not happening, things are not going to the right direction. I think our societies suffer more. The big businesses, the extremists, they take over, and that is a big problem. We are in a moment that we cannot really not recognize that we are in a difficult period. We are in a turning point. We are in a turning point because of what we see happening all over Europe. Of course, there is a problem with the extreme right, and this is an issue that it is very much in our attention, which kind of solutions we need to give in order to prevent that is growing and in order to take over. But we have also another problem, which currently it is a big one, and it is the attitude of the Christian Democrats in the European Parliament and in the institutions when it comes to their teaming up with the far right. They promote practically a lot of the narratives and policies and politics of the extreme right. They try to dismantling the Green Deal, but by dismantling the Green Deal, they are also touching social issues. And they are also touching democracy issues. So there is this narrative when it comes to Manfred Weber, and not only, we are the responsible because you need to make a choice between jobs and economy or environment and climate. And this is a big lie. It is a big lie because the people who are struggling more in the everyday life, because of the costs of living, because of the energy poverty, because of the social conditions, because of unemployment, because are the most vulnerable. And they are the people that mostly suffer when it comes the consequences of the climate crisis. When we have floods, when we have sécheresse, when we have the dramatic accidents and people that they lose their lives because nobody takes care of them. And this is an important issue that as political family, we need to underline. There is no social crisis without the climate crisis. There is a social Europe together with a climate Europe. There is a social Europe together with a just transition. The two things are together. And we have to make it very clear, we have to be very loud that this is a lie. And this is also the wrong vision of the solidarity and also the unity that we would like to see in the European project. I will not insist so much on the European People's Party, but allow me to say one or two more things, because I think that it is important. I think that it is important to denounce what's going on, because it's exactly the opposite of what they have promised 1.5 years ago during the campaign for the European elections. Our Spitzenkandidaten, they were present, were their Spitzenkandidaten, but also Manfred Weber. He had said very clearly, I will cooperate only with pro-Europeans, I will cooperate only with pro-Ukrainians, and I will cooperate with forces that they promote and defend the rule of law. And 1.5 years later, they do exactly the opposite. They cooperate with Orban, with Le Pen, with Ventura, with Meloni, and they become responsible of bringing the power the extreme right. This becomes the bridge towards the extreme right taking over. And I really think that as European political family, it is our responsibility to have a clear stand, because they have crossed very clear lines when it comes to the democratic values. When you team up with the extreme right in one issue, you team up also in other issues. And I would like also to make it very clear, we will never give up on democracy, on rule of law, on women's rights, on LGBTQ plus community, on all communities, on migration. We will never give up on our values. And we will fight back. That's why we are here today, to build forces, to be united, and to fight back. I would like to come up in another moment that we saw also in the video, because as European Greens, even for a very short time, we saw what does it mean defending democracy. We have been with Rasmus in Serbia, together with our member party, to defend them, to defend democracy, to ask for free elections, to also demonstrate together with the students. And we have been attacked. We have been called scums. We are proud to be scums if this is because we denounce the autocrats. And we saw how important for all these movements for our member party, for every single person, is to be there, is to travel, to be present, and bring the messages back to the European Parliament and to the European institutions. We cannot abandon them. There is a responsibility, a common responsibility to defend them. So I think that this experience shows us that we need to continue this path. We need to cooperate with our member parties. We need to become the bridge between what's going on in these countries and what's going on in the European Parliament. We need to fight together. And we show it also when we were walking together, all together, in a historical moment, in a unique moment, in the moment that for me it has been the best of my life, when we went in Budapest to march together with Caraccioni to show that when we are marching together, we protect democracy, we protect minorities, we protect freedom. And Caraccioni needs our support, needs the support not only from the group in the European Parliament who has it completely, but needs the support of each of you, because he faces difficult times. The reason that he's not here is because he's permanently under attack. He's permanently under attack, and he needs to know that we are with him, and yes, we are with him. Dear colleagues, when we defend international law in Ukraine, we must defend it everywhere. We believe that we need solidarity and we need the rule of law that is not selective. Our support to Ukraine is unconditional. A just peace cannot reward aggression. Ukraine's future is in the European Union. This is the future. This is what we need to fight together. This is not only their future, this is also our future. They are fighting for their democracy, they are fighting for their freedom, but they also fight for our own freedom. And it is very important, because as political family, we have a very, very clear stand on that. But then, we defend Palestine. Gaza is not only a humanitarian catastrophe. It is a catastrophe caused by political choices. Civilians face occupation, displacement, famine, and bombardments. Palestinians face genocide. And this is something that we say this loudly. And we say this because of this situation, the European Union also loses credibility. We cannot have double standards when it comes to foreign policy. We need to have the same way that we approach Ukraine in full solidarity and in full respect of the rule of law as it has to be done with the Palestinians. Therefore, it is very important that we continue this mobilization. The Palestinians, they should not be forgotten because of a peace plan. We have to keep the attention. We have to keep the attention in order to find better days and to find a peaceful solution with the recognition of the state of Palestine. When we are in the government, we transform. We create a better world. We saw it with our mayors in Budapest, in Zagreb, in Riga, in Amsterdam, and just some weeks ago in Copenhagen. We can only say that this gives hope not only to the citizens of Copenhagen, but also that give us hope, energy. And that is something that we need to take with us out of this Congress. As what's going on in England and Wales with Zach Polanski, where we see a growing rapidly number of members, and this gives us hope because Jacques' message is hope. And I think that one of the things that we need to come out of this Congress is hope. How we will create this hope for us and how we will transmit it for the others, for giving alternatives and hope. Let me conclude. The far right is trying to turn fear into power. We are fighting back. And we are the movement that can build a fair, green, democratic Europe, even in these difficult and dangerous times. We need to be convinced. We are convinced, and we have to build it together. This Congress is not an arriving point. This is just the beginning. In 2026, we will launch a common campaign, a common pan-European campaign, where we'll defend our human dignity and freedom, where we'll continue to fight on the climate action to protect people from disasters, where we will push for the just transition, for renewable energy, for circular economy, for good jobs, for nature protection all over Europe, because protecting our planet is protecting our future. We will defend Europe and lift each other through solidarity and promote justice for all. Together, we are loud, loud for people, loud for the planet, and loud for Europe. And I'm convinced that together we can manage a lot. Thank you very much.